Today we seal up the roof on the trailer to prevent any more water damage.
This is Desert Homestead Prepping. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.
Alright, we're back to the project of this trailer. It's been sitting here for about a month and I need to get on top of this and I need to get this roof taken care of. Still going to be quite a bit of reconstruction that needs to be done on this. I mean, not a crazy amount, but I need to replace some of the supports inside it where the water damage has occurred. But besides that, I don't think it's going to be too extensive. But it got pretty wet inside, I don't know, a couple days ago when we had a rainstorm come through. So I really have to seal up this roof. That's a top priority. We got rain coming. It's supposed to rain for like the next 4 days. And I don't know if it's going to be hit and miss storms or whatever, but we don't want to have any more damage than we already have with this. And so there's this section right here that needs to be sealed up better. Somebody's obviously tried to seal it in the past, and then right here you can just see right down into the inside. And this was stuck on by somebody, and that's leaking, and then there's this piece over here. So I just need to focus on getting these little areas sealed up, and once I have that taken care of, then we can kind of take our time and do a little bit here and there on the inside. So that's what I'm going to focus on right now for this afternoon, and make sure that this is all squared away for the storms that are coming in. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just, you can see where water's pouring in through these holes right here. This is bad shape. Yeah, these vents for the plumbing, just gonna delete these, get rid of them. This one and the one over here. And we're gonna get rid of the tank that's even on this, because it's just one tank for sewer and for wastewater. We're gonna run the drains to a hose, and that should be sufficient for the sink and for the shower. We're gonna get rid of the toilet that's in this and just have a composting toilet. All right, I'm gonna pull this off and get this cleaned up and get ourselves probably a piece of plastic to be able to seal down silicone right on top of this. All right, I think I'm pretty much done with sealing up the roof on this. It was really a pain to get this all prepped and sealed up. I mean somebody used, this tar, and I don't think it was the guy that I got it from, because I've seen this tar sealant used on these old trailers quite a bit, and I think it was just really what everybody used 40 years ago. And it was just common to use the tar, and it's hard to scrape it all up and get all the edges cleaned up really good so that I could put silicone on there. And I think I got it scraped up in a pretty good barrier of silicone around the edges. I mean, I've had good luck with the clear silicone. It seems to work really good for adhering and bonding on older surfaces. But I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe years down the road, some other person will come along behind me and be like, "My goodness, why did this person use all this crappy silicone?" Oh, I don't know. We'll see. It's worked really good for me throughout the years that I've been using it. So this is what I got going on here. So I just got these rocks on here just to kind of weight this down while it seals. And I just use this vinyl, I don't know, what is it, like shower siding kind of stuff. And I think it should hold up pretty well. I mean, whatever was on top of this, there used to be a fridge here and there's no fridge in it anymore. And it had, somebody had just stuck a piece of wood over the hole and then siliconed around the wood, which probably held up fine for a little while until that wood got all rotted, and then it's just started seeping through everywhere. So I got this siliconed, this hatch, and I know the previous owner put this, I don't know, this piece of tile on top of that hatch, siliconed it on there, and that's worked really well. It's not pretty, but it works. And so silicone around this hatch and around the vent here, and these lights. So these lights are always a problem area because the water runs down right on top of them, and the gaskets on those are all worn out. So siliconed around all those, and all along the tops of the windows and everything. So I think that's going to work. That's going to keep it dry, and hopefully in the near future I'll be able to come back and get this finished up. Alright, the storms have passed by and it looks like this trailer is dry. So we still got a lot to do on this. So this whole wall here, I'm gonna have to pull this siding off and redo the framing, at least on this wall right here for the door, and maybe even some supports on the floor here. As far as sealing up the roof, it has done well. This is the place that has the water damage. You can see here's one of these vents that I just cut off. Like I said, we're just gonna get rid of this water tank, and we'll run all the drains to one outlet that's gonna be set up where I can hook a hose up to it. So yeah, this is the part that's gonna have to be redone. So it's filling up here. It's dry. Everything feels really good, and you know, really brittle though. And the same over here. This is all dry and it's pretty good. You can see outside it's still wet from the rainstorms. And in here is the other place where that pipe went down. It was a vent for the water tank. And this is all dry and pretty good. So the plan is to actually rip out this whole closet section, and this is where we're going to put a really small wood burning stove, and we'll redo some of the framing up in here and get rid of this old paneling, rip that out and replace it with new paneling that I have. And we're gonna turn this into a little closet area, and of course get rid of the vent back there, cover that all up, and probably just a little bit of touching up here, maybe replace this paneling. And then I think that should be it. As you can see, there's not really any more water damage here on this side. You can see there's a little bit in the corner, and this is from those lights that I was telling you about. How they put these lights along the edge outside, and it will seep into the top part of them. So I've sealed those all up, and this is looking really good. Nice and dry in here. All right, well, at least now we know it's not gonna get any more damage. So the bathroom's gonna need just a little bit of work. And of course, get rid of the toilet. So still a decent amount of work that I'm gonna have to do. So yeah, this is the project that we got going on, and partly why we set up the other trailers out at the property the way that we did. So this one is gonna go in the empty spot that I kind of pointed out, and it's gonna go right along parallel with the other trailers. And so once we get this all finished up and ready, we'll hook up to it and we'll take it out to the property. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for joining us. You know, we wish you the best and hope everybody is doing well, and you know, keep us in their prayers. Y'all take care. Have a good one.